Okay. I got this. Close. Okay, I got it. So, I'm doing an orientation video, and, it's consisting of, franchise mode. So these are the number of trades, like the trade stuff. So, I just counter here, and it has, as soon as this number hits 50, that's when the trades end. And there will be no more trades, except the CPU decides to trade players away. This is, so, the number, this is like two teams that will be in the trade, and these are decide what player they have. So their 10th best player, their first best player, like maybe their 8th best player, their 4th best player. Those are all these numbers mean. So the Dodgers, they could fall apart. Dodgers, Yankees, they could fall apart if they get in a ton of trades and losing out on their top players. And the last 30, so we'll go up to 50. Then on 51, we'll do a 51, which will be a 2-player for 2-player, and a 52, which will be 3-player for 3-player. So that'll be what we're rocking with. I will not allow the CPU to trade, just make it easy. I will not do that. And we'll just see what they can do with their team. CPU trading on. Force trades, they will be off. But yeah, they'll have to do the force trade. Everything else is fine. Off we go. We go straight to the spring training. Let's see who does best in spring training. So we'll go straight to the trades, make trade. So off we go. The first trade will consist of the Royals giving away their first best player in Whit Merrifield. Whit Merrifield, however, will be going to the Dodgers, which will still make them good. Who will the Dodgers be getting rid of? Who will win the trade? It's Bellinger, the Royals will be amazing. Their second best player is Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw and Merrifield. Kershaw for Merrifield. Now Kershaw is on the Royals. Now let's just do this. We'll do both these. The 10th best player for the Brewers. So we go straight to the Brewers. And the Brewers will be getting rid of their 10th best player in Freddie Peralta will be going to the Padres number 4 player. Tatis Jr. is going to the Brewers for Freddie Peralta. Now the Brewers could have a super team this year, as in Christian Yelich and Fernando Tatis Jr. But the Royals are getting rid of their 4th best player, who is Brad Keller. And Keller will be going to the Marlins for their 6th best player. So basically the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez for Brad Keller is trade number 3. I keep thinking to do the counter up. So just bring the counter up. But off we go. Rangers are getting rid of the 2nd best player. That is huge. Who will be getting, I know I passed the Ranger. Who will be getting Corey Kluber? Who will be getting Kluber? What else is he doing? I think it's like the Tigers are going to get Corey Kluber for their 6th best player. Now that is a steal for the Tigers, because Victor Reyes for Corey Kluber is a big trade. Wow. So, on the Twins, we're getting rid of their 7th best player. Twins, we're getting rid of 7th. And Max Kepler. And they will be trading Kepler to the Athletics. Athletics are getting Kepler for their 2nd best player, and Matt Chapman. Chapman for Kepler. A big deal has been made. Matt Chapman for Max Kepler. And the Cardinals will be getting rid of their 7th best player in Jack Flaherty. This is by overall rating. So the Dodgers are getting Jack Flaherty for their 5th best player. In Max Muncy. Now the Cardinals are stuck with Muncy and Goldschmidt. But Muncy could also play other positions too. Someone will be getting rid of their 9th best player. The Royals are getting up their 9th best player. Let's see what they can do with them. And Brady Singer. Brady Singer is going to go to someone for the Red Sox for their 6th best player. That'll be Xander Bogaerts for Brady Singer. That is a trade that I did not understand. I did not think would happen. Well, no, I think would happen. 10 for the Tigers. They're getting rid of their 10th best player. And Michael Fulmer is going to go to some team for the 1st best player. The Rockies. The Tigers just instantly got better. The Rockies. Trevor Story. And Kluber on the same team. Who thought that would ever happen? But the Tigers too. The 5th best player on the Braves was in Max Fried, will become the 10th best player on the Orioles. That is the worst you could get. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Paul Fry for Max Fried. A good trade request by the Braves. They really... The Yankees are giving up their 5th best player. Gio Urshela. By overall, the Yankees are giving up the 5th player for the 5th best player on the Rockies. And so the Rockies are just giving away Daniel Murphy for Gio Urshela. And not a bad trade. I don't ever see that happening in real life, though. The Tigers are getting rid of their 8th best player. In Spencer Turnbull. There's no way they get another superstar. And the 10th best player of the Astros. The 10th best overall player from the Astros. And it's George Springer for Spencer Turnbull. That is not something I thought of. That was trade number 11. Here comes trade number 12. That becomes the Blue Jays' number 5 player. And Bo Bichette is going to the Astros for their 10th best player. The Astros are going to get Bo Bichette for Lance McCullers Jr. for Bo Bichette. That was trade number. Red Sox in 10. Dustin Pedroia is going to which team? The Nationals for their number 6 player, Starlin Castro. Unbelievable. I don't know why I mean, it's a trade. The Reds number 5 player, which is Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is to go to some team for number 3 player, the Reds. Gray for Castellanos. This will be a 2-for-1 trade. They're giving him Gray and Castellanos. That's just sad for the Reds. But they're getting a number 10 player in the Twins, which is a complete steal for the Twins. That's a no for Gray and Castellanos. The Cardinals, number 2 player, Carlos Martinez, the highest overall here. And the Astros will get rid of them. Their number 8 player. The Astros number 8 player is Ryan Presley for Carlos Martinez. It's a Giants number 5 player, Evan Longoria. For the Blue Jays number 2 player, it'll be Longoria for Ken Giles. That is a completely lopsided trade, and I think the Giants won that for sure. 6th player on the Angels. The Angels number 6 player. Andrelton Simmons. For a number 10 player on the Astros. The Astros is getting rid of everybody. No, the Astros getting rid of their number 10 player, I think. And Joe Smith. Joe Smith, Andrelton Simmons. That's a trade. Number 17 for us. Those are the Tigers' number 8 player. Miguel Cabrera. What? Yankees number 3. Stand for Cabrera. You can grab your own toy.
I got it myself.
Why?
Well, you have to do that too, baby.
No. back. I had to get my sister a toy from the basement. Yes. I really want to celebrate a big trade like that. White Sox versus Luis Robert. That is a big player going to the Brewers again for a number 9. A steal. A complete steal. Omar Narvaez for Luis Robert. Luis Robert. This isn't human. He's a robot. Yankees number 10. Tommy Kahnle. Kahnle. Number 3 for the Reds. Well, thought the Reds had been screwed over the entire time. Suarez for Kahnle. It's not a bad trade. That was trade number 20. Now we're going Giants number 1. Well, I mean, it's not that big. You know, it's just Ken Giles. He got traded to the Giants. So Giles is going right away from the Giants. For the Pirates number 4. Adam Frazier for Ken Giles. No, the Pirates are stealing everything. Well, not really. It's their first trade, but like Ken Giles is going everywhere. The number 7 on the Diamondbacks. Carson Kelly. For the number 3 player on the Reds. Again, Reds are involved in a trade. And there goes Tommy Kahnle, I think. Tommy Kahnle is going to the Diamondbacks for Carson Kelly. Well, the Reds might finish last in the NL Central. Might not be the Pirates. But here come the Rays, number 3. Rays, where are they? Charlie Morton is leaving the Rays for the number 7 player on the Astros. The Astros getting rid of everybody now. They are no longer a super team. I think that's Michael Brantley. It's number 7. It is. So Michael Brantley for Charlie Morton. Or Charlie Morton to the Astros. For some reason it feels like Charlie Morton has already been on the Astros. I don't know why. I think he has 10 on the Red Sox. Which is Starlin Castro was not a Red Sox, I don't think. I think he got traded to another team. The 4 player on the Mariners, which is Mitch Haniger. Haniger for Castro. Not that bad a trade. Pretty even. Although I do think Haniger's better. Number 1 player for the Pirates. I thought the Pirates would do good. Until now they're trading Ken Giles. This is crazy. Now they're trading Ken Giles for the number 1 player on the Cardinals. It's Ken Giles for Paul Goldschmidt. Now that's a huge pickup for the Pirates. But now they're stuck with Josh Bell and Paul Goldschmidt. Although Paul Goldschmidt is, I think, probably better than Josh Bell, but Josh Bell can still crush the ball too. The number 1 player for number 1 player trade. I haven't seen that in a while at all. Tigers number 7. The Tigers number 7. And Willie Castro is going to go to the Red Sox for their number 8 player. Matt Barnes. This, the Red Sox again, trading their number 7 player, is Mitch Haniger. There goes he. He's going again to the Pirates for their number 2 player. Pirates, where are they? Keone Kela for Mitch Haniger. And we got the Rockies trading away their number 6 player, who is John Gray. John Gray ends up going to the Orioles for their number 6 player, Anthony Santander for John Gray. There's some pitching for the Orioles. I think they need to get better. Rangers, number 6. Who is Rougned Odor. Odor getting traded to the Cubs for their number 1 player. That is a huge trade. Odor for Baez. I guess it sounds like a deal. Odor for Baez. And I think there goes the Cubs season as the Astros and number 6, the Astros. After everybody, there goes Flamber Valdez, I think. Yep, there goes Flamber Valdez. This is the number 30 trade. To the Pirates for their number 2 player in Jacob Stallings for Framber Valdez. That was trade number 30. Astros again. Number 9. And there goes Carlos Martinez. He was preseason Cardinals, now going to the Astros and getting traded to the Giants for Buster Posey for Carlos Martinez. That is not so good a trade, but still kind of good trade. Red Sox and number 7. Willie Castro. I think I've seen him get traded before. But it's Willie Castro is going to go to the Tigers, I think. No, the Indians. No, number 2 player. Jose Ramirez for Willie Castro. That is a big trade. Now the Twins are trading away their number 5 player. And Kenta Maeda. Maeda is going to go to the Cardinals for the Cardinals number 5 player, who turns out to be Giovanni Gallegos for Kenta Maeda. Number 9, Pirates. Brian Reynolds is going to go to number 4, Cardinals. Brian Reynolds for Ryan Presley. That is a steal for the Pirates. That's a big steal for the Pirates. Nationals, number 8. Victor Robles. Victor Robles is going to the Yankees for their number 3 player. It is easily not so good for the Yankees because now Garrett Cole is on the Nationals. That is going to be a dominant pitching staff with Strasburg, Scherzer, and, well, Strasburg, Scherzer, and Cole now. Tigers number, I think, yeah. Daniel Norris is going to the Yankees for their number 9 player, who turns out to be, wait, I gotta count right in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clint Frazier for Daniel Norris. Wow. Diamondbacks, number 1 player. Well, that doesn't help. The Diamondbacks cause it all, as Zach Gallen is leaving the Diamondbacks to go to the Twins for their number 9 player. The Twins obviously win this trade. Their number 9 player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Barrios and Gallen. That's not a bad trade. I do think Zach Gallen is better. Number 3 for the Rockies. German Marquez, the German Marquez, is going to the Orioles, number 3. Ryan Mountcastle. Up again. Padres, number 8. There's going to have to be Trevor Rosenthal. Now, Rosenthal is going to the Nationals. For a number 10. And Will Harris for Trevor Rosenthal. Kind of an trade. Would never really see that trade at all. All these trades were wacky. The Astros, number 3. Which now, who will Roberto Osuna go to? 91 overall, Roberto Osuna is going to the Padres, and the Padres will continue their super team. Number 6 in the Padres is Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham, Roberto Osuna. For all the hitting the Astros lost, they got Tommy Pham out of the Pirates, number 3. The Pirates are just getting rid of Ryan Presley. It'd be so funny if Ryan Presley goes right back to the Astros, to the Cardinals. But no, he's actually going to the Rays. For the Rays, number 6. Tyler Glasnow. Tyler Glasnow, Ryan Presley. Not a bad trade. Number 6 on the Giants. Carlos Martinez for the number 1 player on the Yankees and the Giants has clinched 99 overall. DJ LeMahieu. He's on to the Giants. That is crazy. Very, very crazy. Number 2 to the Padres. Well, never mind. Dinelson Lamet is leaving that team too, as Tucky's already left too. Yeah, Tucky's left. Number 5 on the Mariners. That is. So the Mariners are going to be picking up Tom Murphy for Denilson Lamet. I mean, not that the Mariners have 0 catching. And the number 10 player on the Cubs is going to be Andrew Chafin. I don't know how to say his name. I think it's Chafin. Number 5 on the Giants. Somehow is Brandon Belt. Usually he's one of their top players, but they're getting better. The Giants can definitely win their division, but not against the Dodgers, the number 1 player for the Royals. But that was a huge trade earlier. I think the Royals got a huge trade earlier. And Kershaw is leaving the Royals for the number 7 player on the Royals. I don't know what I was no, but now Scott Barlow is leaving their team too. Well, not Scott Barlow is leaving their team. I don't know what that's going to go. But yeah, with Reds too. Number 6 in the Marlins. Now, this is an absolute steal for the Marlins. They could win their division. I don't know. Because now Alcantara is leaving for Kershaw. And I've read it. You know the other guy. Who cares about the other guy? That's the Braves number 5. Will Smith is leaving the Braves to go to the Mets. For the number 1 player in the Mets is the big trade Will Smith for Jacob deGrom. Wow. Now I have money on that. And the Athletics are never trading. They're number 1 player 2. Liam Hendricks leaving that team. And now all of a sudden Liam Hendricks, the number 4 for the Cubs. For the Cubs, you are now trading Dan Winkler for Liam Hendricks. Number 1 on the Twins is leaving. That's surprise. Is now Byron Buxton. They even got Matt Chapman too, and Donaldson and Cruz, and they got Sonny Gray too. That was a perfect team. They would have got Byron Buxton, but it doesn't matter because now the Yankees are going to get Byron Buxton for Luis Severino. Add some pitching to the Twins, and Byron Buxton goes to the Yankees as now the number 6 player for the Mariners. Yoshisha Hirano. Don't know how to say his name, but Yoshishi Hirano is going to the Cubs for the number 2 player. So the Mariners are going to get someone. Mariners get Yu Darvish. Six from the Twins. Does not have the Twins card at all, as Eddie Rosario is leaving the Twins. This is obviously 52, so we'll do 2 minute defense. 8 on the Angels. Now the Angels are getting Eddie Rosario. Should be a contender already. This is number 8. Hansel Robles for Eddie Rosario. The Angels should win. Here comes the 2-for-2 trade. We'll just spin this field twice. The Athletics are going to be in it with the Pirates in a 2-for-2 trade. The Pirates will be in it. Okay, here we go. The number 1 player for the Athletics, Marcus Simeon, is leaving to go to the Pirates for the number 2 player, Bramel Valdez. Wow. The Athletics are also giving away their number 1 player again, which would technically be Max Kepler. So Kepler and Simeon. Kepler and Simeon for the number 7 on this team. To Brian Hayes and Framel Valdez for Kepler and Simeon. That is kind of a big win for the Pirates too. Why am I spinning the other wheel? It doesn't matter. We're not picking 10. So that the Orioles will be in this trade. The Orioles gonna hope they don't get rid of Max Fried, and they actually could be a contender. The Diamondbacks will also be in this trade. And wow, so there's not really any wins. The Orioles, and the only win here would be if Max Fried went to the Diamondbacks. Which now, 6 on the Orioles would be John Gray. This is his favorite trade. So John Gray for number 6 over here, which is Cole Calhoun. Also, the Orioles give number 6, which would then be Rio Ruiz. Diamondbacks are going to get rid of their number 10 player, Merrill Kelly. Now the Orioles are going to get rid of number 4. Trey Mancini is leaving the Orioles to go to the Diamondbacks. Their number 10 player, which is Caleb Smith. Clearly, the Diamondbacks won this trade. The Orioles back to their trashy selves. Still have Max Fried or Marquez. And that's it. Now that will do it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, don't leave a like. And if you're just then not doing anything. But subscribe. Peace.